or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now, back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
8:37, back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It's Bert Barron. Welcome back inside the Forge Jeweler Studios. Great to have you with us here on this Monday morning. Holiday season, of course, just around the corner. Arrival of friends and family, plus all the holiday parties. Time, and your time, could be a real asset. My guest who's on the Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline is lifestyle expert Justine Santaniello, and she shares her ideas for new recipes, simple food choices, and time-saving tools for stress-free holiday entertaining. Think of it as even more hacks for you. So let's welcome Justine to WCTC. Good morning, Justine. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
It seems like more and more people are looking for these shortcuts and, more economical ways to sort of still have an enjoyable holiday season. And you're here to share some of these with us here this morning, right?
Yes, I've got a bunch of ideas. I partnered with some of my favorite brands out there to help you guys. A little bit of everything for your holiday entertaining.
Awesome. What you got for us?
All right. So, it makes sense. Let's start with your appetizers, right? And this year, I'm saying make the holidays a salsa-bration by choosing something unexpected for your appetizers. Get outside the box of what you normally make. And there's this great layered dip recipe that I'm making this year, and it uses beans and olives and green onions, and the best part is the Chi-Chi's thick and chunky salsa. Now, I add this in here because this is what adds that kick, right? That unique blend of zesty vegetables and spices. And you want to make sure that then you pair the dip with Chi-Chi's authentic tortilla chips, because those are what are really full of crunch. They're made from that stone ground white corn. So the dip recipe, you pair it with the chips, and you can find the recipe on chichis.com.
It's amazing how things like you mentioned about salsa are kind of making their way into these traditional holiday meals.
Right.
And it's really amazing how it kind of works out well. These have become so popular, things with guacamole and all this other stuff. Why not serve it during Thanksgiving? Why not, right? If that's what people like it, if that's what they want, why wouldn't you, right?
It's always a crowd pleaser. Plus, it's unexpected. It's not what people are thinking that they're going to get. And I always like to serve something a little different. Plus, it's fun.
Fun is good, especially at the holidays, right?
Right, exactly. So you've got like a really great appetizer then. And, when it comes to those staples to keep on hand, we all know that like cream and milk, those are year-round kitchen staples. But I think that they're really even more important during the holidays. So I always like to keep on hand the Dairy Pure brand creams and milk. Because whether you're using, let's say, heavy whipping cream for garlicky mashed potatoes, or even if you're just setting out half and half and milk for your guest's coffee, I like to feel confident, right? So you can feel confident knowing that those Dairy Pure products are backed by an exclusive 5-point purity promise. They also come from your trusted dairy. So if you guys want any more information on that, you could just check out dairypure.com.
How about kitchen tools, Justine? What's that one tool that you have to have around the holidays that would make your Thanksgiving meal preparation a little bit sooner, but you just don't have it in the kitchen?
Sure. Well, I have an awesome tool for you guys, but, it falls in line of this whole, maybe making some healthier dishes for the holidays. So some tips there is you want to use fresh ingredients. So it's a little bit healthier. It also takes the dishes to a new level. So, for example, something that I'm going to prepare this year, I use these pom-pom fresh arrows to create this absolutely delicious stuffed squash side dish. So here you're getting this convenient packaging. So it makes eating those pomegranate arrows really easy, and they're really a nice way to add fiber and antioxidants into your diet. I keep them on hand for entertaining, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, because you can add them to salads, yogurt, entrees, really anything and beyond. So if you go to palmwonderful.com, you can find that recipe for the stuffed squash side dish. And to your point about tools, you're right. You always want to have the right tools on hand that are going to help to add to that wow factor of the main meal. So, for example, this year I'm planning on doing this coffee and chili rubbed ribeye steak. Now, that's a recipe from Chef Gordon Ramsay, and that's actually made with the Philips air fryer. This is a really cool tool. So it's a countertop appliance that's also a time-saving tool. It helps you to cook in a healthier way by using a tablespoon or less of oil, also draining excess fat while cooking. Now, you can actually fry, grill, bake. You could even roast in there. So whether you're making, let's say, a meatball appetizer, roasted veggies, you could even make cake in here. So if you want that recipe for the ribeye steak, even more recipes, you could check out phillips.com/airfryer.
Excellent stuff. Our guest, Justine Santaniello, this morning. She's a consumer resource for everything from style, beauty, gifting, entertaining, beyond. We're talking about some holiday hacks with her this morning and some other things. And while I have you, Justine, I know you like to help people out with money and whatnot. Talk about some ways that people can find extra money this holiday season, because everybody's always looking for a couple of extra bucks, whether it's for a Thanksgiving meal or for some holiday shopping. What are some things people need to know there?
Well, not being impulsive and running out the day that you're entertaining and buying the tools that you should have had on hand to begin with. So, like, for example, part of entertaining is cleanup, right? So when somebody's going to spill and you know that it's going to happen, you want to make sure that you have those right tools on hand and that you bought them ahead of time. So, for example, my go-to for the holidays is the Woolite Insta-Clean Pet Stain Remover, because it removes those really tough stains we get while we entertain. So tomato sauce, salad dressing, red wine, even dirt and pet stains too, because in 30 seconds it's going to lift and penetrate those stains, eliminate any odors, and leave behind that long-lasting fresh scent. You can find it really easily at major retailers nationwide. So, yeah, when it comes to saving money, saving time, make sure you're creating your list now of all the things that you need to get for entertaining. Buy it ahead of time and try to pre-prep as much of the meal the night before as you can to make things just a little easier for you the day of.
Excellent ideas. And it's amazing, if somebody was to drop some red wine on a white carpet, unless you act very quickly, you'll be looking at that stain for years and years. You could say, oh, yeah, that was Thanksgiving of 2016 when that one happened there, right?
Exactly.
Right.
And that's why I always keep the cleaning tools on hand, because you know somebody's going to spill, and you don't want that to ruin your whole time. So now you've got an appetizer, you've got side dishes here, main meal, you've got your cleaning tools, you're ready to go. Just start now while you still have time.
Yep, excellent ideas. And, of course, we've seen you on all the major networks, Justine. We've seen you on a lot of cable channels, Weather Channel, Hallmark Channel. You've been there. Social media, any way people can connect with you there for some more ideas?
Of course. So if you look up Justine Santaniello, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Feel free to contact me, ask me your questions. I always love helping you guys out.
All right. Much appreciated, Justine. And thanks for your time this morning. Great to have you on WCTC. All right?
Thank you for having me. Happy holidays.
All right. Same to you. Thank you. Justine Santaniello, my guest here